Jimmy Donaldson was never supposed to become the biggest creator on the planet. At 13, he was just a shy kid filming random videos in a tiny bedroom in North Carolina. No studio lights, no editors, no brand deals, just a cracked laptop, a cheap microphone, and a stubborn belief that someday his channel would matter. Every night, while other kids slept, Jimmy studied YouTube. Not casually, obsessively. He watched every tutorial, analyzed every viral title, counted frames in trending videos, copied thumbnails pixel by pixel. He wasn't trying to be famous. He was trying to understand the algorithm like it was a foreign language only he could decode. But the views didn't come. For years, he uploaded and barely got 100 clicks. He felt invisible. He felt like maybe he wasn't built for this. Yet every time doubt hit him, Jimmy whispered the same thing to himself. One day, one video will change everything. And instead of quitting, he kept going, posting, learning, failing, improving. Because deep down, he knew he wasn't chasing attention. He was chasing mastery. This was the beginning of MrBeast. Not the billionaire, not the global icon, but the kid who believed that greatness grows from repetition, obsession, and the courage to start from absolutely zero. By 17, Jimmy wasn't just making videos. He was sacrificing everything for them. He skipped parties, ignored hobbies, and spent entire days filming challenges nobody watched. His friends thought he was wasting his life. His family worried he was setting himself up for disappointment. But Jimmy wasn't lost. He was locked in. He tracked every upload in notebooks filled with tiny writing. He tested titles like a scientist tests formulas. He filmed until his voice cracked, edited until sunrise, and still woke up thinking about the next idea. His life became a cycle. Film, fail, improve, repeat. But the grind came with a price. Jimmy was exhausted. His mental health dipped. Some months he made only a few dollars. But instead of slowing down, he doubled down, pushing harder, working longer. Then came the video that would change everything. Counting to 100,000. The idea was crazy, borderline stupid, which meant it was perfect. Jimmy sat for more than 40 hours straight, counting until his throat burned. It was boring, painful, and completely unnecessary. But it worked. The views poured in. The algorithm finally noticed him. And Jimmy realized something powerful. People don't just watch videos. They watch effort. When the money finally started coming in, a few hundred here, 1,000 there, Jimmy made a decision most creators would never make. He gave it all away. He didn't buy shoes, clothes, or gadgets. He didn't save. He didn't upgrade his life. Instead, he reinvested every dollar back into videos. And when that wasn't enough, he borrowed more. Jimmy wasn't chasing profit. He was chasing impact. $1,000 turned into $10,000. $10,000 turned into $100,000. He filmed himself giving cash to strangers, helping servers, handing money to homeless shelters, tipping delivery drivers with stacks of bills that weren't even technically his. The internet exploded. People had never seen generosity at this scale. But behind the scenes, Jimmy was stressed, anxious, and constantly worried about going broke. Every upload felt like a gamble. If a video failed, he failed. If views didn't come, the money disappeared. Still, he believed in a single rule. Make the best video possible, no matter the cost. And that rule turned a struggling creator into a movement. By 20, Jimmy was deep in the red. He was spending more than he earned, betting on ideas bigger than his bank account. He maxed out cards. He borrowed from friends. He stretched every dollar until it practically snapped. His accountants warned him. His friends panicked. His mother begged him to slow down. But Jimmy had a vision that nobody else could see, a future where every video wasn't just content, but an event, a cultural moment, something the whole world would talk about. Then came the breakthrough year. Brand deals started pouring in. His production quality skyrocketed. And every viral upload fed the next, even bigger idea. But even then, Jimmy refused to keep the money. He reinvested everything. Millions, then tens of millions. No creator had ever taken risks this insane. No one had ever scaled YouTube like a business instead of hobby. And because of that, the impossible happened. MrBeast stopped being a YouTuber and became an empire. By 22, Jimmy wasn't just making videos. He was building brands, Feastables, MrBeast Burger, charities, production companies. His team grew to dozens, then hundreds. Warehouses turned into studios. Studios turned into stages. His videos became global events watched by hundreds of millions. But the secret behind it all wasn't the money or the fame. It was the mission. Jimmy wanted every upload to help someone, to change someone's life, to show the world that goodness could be loud, exciting, and viral. He planted millions of trees. He cleaned oceans. He funded shelters, surgeries, schools. He created a model where generosity wasn't just a theme, it was the business itself. Every donation brought viewers. Every viewer brought revenue. Every revenue cycle brought even bigger acts of kindness. This wasn't luck. This was strategy wrapped in compassion. At 25, Jimmy Donaldson officially did what most people thought was impossible. He became the first billionaire born entirely from YouTube. Not because he exploited the system, but because he reinvented it. His empire included global food chains, media companies, merchandising giants, charity networks, and digital franchises. His videos generated billions of views every month. His influence stretched across continents, demographics, and cultures. And yet, even as money flowed like a river, Jimmy stayed the same kid from North Carolina. The one filming alone in a small bedroom, obsessing over thumbnails, believing in something nobody else could see. The secret to his success wasn't luck, money, or fame. It was this. MrBeast bet everything on himself. Every dollar, every hour, every video. Until the world finally understood why. And that's how a kid with nothing became a billionaire at 25.